Finally, we're having quite a nice day in the crypto market. The overall market is okay. Things are a little bit better than they were before. You know those memes where you've been like battered and bashed, but like you just got one little nice green candle so everyone's happy again. Well, that's what today is, because we got the overall market looking all right, and we have Picoin up 6.45%. Bitcoin is up 0.19% in 24 hours, so nothing to get too excited about. But we did go as low as $74,000 yesterday. And guys, I did actually open a trade at 74,900 right there. So almost the exact bottom, looking at some pretty nice profits here. Sui's up nicely and XRP as well. If you guys do want to trade over on weeks, there is up to $30,000 worth of bonuses waiting for you over there. So go and grab them right now. Picoin, $4 billion market cap, up 6.57% on the day, 322 million of volume in the last 24 hours, which is still down 30%, even though the market cap is up. So the FDV has just dropped below 60 billion now, putting it in position probably 26. So up 6% on 24 hours, which is looking pretty good. We have had a couple of good days here for Pi, and potentially this is a bottom formation happening. Now, I'm not going to call it yet. I think it's too soon. We're not seeing anything guaranteed yet for Picoin here, but it is nice to see that we found a low at about 43 cents, and we have since gone up to about 70 cents, and then so far just traveling sideways. So time will tell what happens with Pi, but again, guys, I think it's directly correlated to what happens with Bitcoin, and then what happens with Bitcoin is directly correlated to what happens with the overall stock market. So to give you a general overview of what's happening in the stock market, yesterday we did get a bounce on the S&P 500 on most stocks after hitting a pretty wild low, right? So the S&P 500 from the high to the low down 21%, which is bear market territory, guys, but bouncing out of that relatively fast. But I wouldn't say this is time to celebrate yet, because as we can see, this start of the drop was 14%. Then the market got a bounce of about 12%. Then from that point dropped again about 21%. Then bounced 18%, and you get it before finding its low down here. But for me personally, I think the very best way to behave in situations like this is simple. You find things you believe in and you buy them at a discount when everyone's really scared. So I was buying yesterday. I bought Bitcoin. I bought some stocks. I bought Bitcoin. The lowest buy I managed to get here, 74,000 on my spot market buy, and I'm very happy with that. And if we go to 60,000, guess what? I'll just buy a little bit more, because I believe in Bitcoin for the long term. Now, you might believe in Pi the same way I believe in Bitcoin, so you might be seeing an opportunity here for dollar cost averaging. The way I handle long-term investments is when the market is really scared, I DCA in. When the market is really euphoric, I take a little bit of profits out, and then we just wait and we rinse and repeat this motion over the long period. This isn't about short-term trading. This is long-term mindset here. And of course, you can do so by trading Pi over on weeks if you do want a shorter term time frame, guys, because you can trade on the short term, make the benefits of the ups and the downs, all the while still having your longer term bags. I think people get confused because they don't think you can have both at the same time, but you actually can. So Picoin holding up relatively nicely. I think it's actually doing, let's check. But yeah, it's doing one of the best in the overall market here. Of course, there's going to be some outliers like Fartcoin. Fartcoin does seem to be the new best meme coin that everyone is talking about, everyone's paying attention to, and it does seem to just be taking the piss because it's up the most. Right, it's up more than any of these other projects, and we're gonna see Pi somewhere around here. Should be right. Where is it? There we go. So Pi's right there. So holding up pretty nicely against this market. I still think there is hope for Pi, but we need to wait for the market to turn. So let me know what you think. Is it gonna start to rally, or are we gonna have more downside? I want to hear from you in the comment section, and if you do want to trade, links to weeks in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.